So welcome to the first ever episode of Ouch!
I'm gay.
And this is going to be a YouTube series where we just talk about gay shit.
Because we're gay.
Yeah, and we're cool and funny.
Well, one of us.
Sean, I really like your shorts. Should I wear mine like this too?
All these things? Only if your balls pop out, though.
Yeah.
That's how I've met every man in my entire life. I cross my legs and then my balls just go. And then I look at them and I go, hey.
I can't wait until I'm old and like I can just not care about where my balls are.
Then you can wear shorts this long and have your balls pop out.
I feel like I will have very dangly balls.
Have you ever heard of the Texas belt buckle? Where you take your balls and you put them on the outside of your pants and you just hold your pants and you're just like, howdy, partner.
I do sag my pants, so I feel like everything would be in the right area. I did see my grandpa's ball once. We were at a family reunion. And it wasn't a lot of ball, but it was a little bit of ball. And I was like, wow, everybody here at this reunion is here because of that ball.
I can't handle you. Everybody's here at this reunion because of my grandpa's ball. His ejaculate brought us all together. The ejaculate that came from this man's balls.
Cry. Oh, that's hilarious.
We all gave our thanks. It's like the body of Christ.
The body of Christ, yes. Thanks, ball. That's staying in. Well, first we're going to talk about one of Sean's favorite places on the entire planet.
What is it?
Bathrooms.
I do love me a good bathroom. Ryan, what do you do in bathrooms?
It depends on if it's a public bathroom or my home bathroom. Home bathroom, I'll do anything.
What?
I do not like pooping in public bathrooms.
But when you have to, what do you do? Are you I need to find a Nordstrom bathroom? Or are you know what? I'll go into this mall food court bathroom.
I will go anywhere. Honestly, I'll poop anywhere. And I don't even care about toilet seat covers. I don't care. And I hear every time I hear in the bathroom, everyone's just laying down the little parchment. And I'm like, who cares at this point? And it just sticks to your ass. It's more, and then you get up, and then it's in the water. Like,
see,
I can't.
I'm a parchment and toilet paper person because the sins that those bathrooms have seen. If I have to take a dump, I need the ultimate protection.
Really?
I am like, it's like double condoms for your
what
butt.
Are those? Yeah,
It's when you're desperate and you know that you're going to catch something if you don't wear two condoms.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like so much work, and it's such a shared space anyway. For me, I've tried them before, and it's too much work.
What, the paper?
The paper. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about double condoms.
No. I remember one time I was getting a STI test.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, do you ever use condoms for oral sex? And I was like,
I've never done that.
What?
I will never.
I'm going to put a trash bag over this ding dong. No, ma'am.
One time I did a Snickers wrapper, but like, whatever. Like, it was chocolatey and jizzy, so.
That'd be a good idea, actually. I could wrap all my food in condoms so it just goes through like a drug mule. And then I get at the airport and they're like, hey, are you smuggling cocaine? And I'm like, no.
No,
that's a Snicker bar.
Yeah, I'm smuggling a Snickers
and
bar.
I'm not eat it.
Because, yeah.
My My best friend Brian said he went to the Philippines and they don't have toilet seats.
Oh yeah, you just poop in the ground.
Like they have the bowls, but there's no toilet seats. And there's no toilet paper.
So you just like crouch.
I guess you just sit on the bowl. Like there's no like flap.
Oh.
And he says you have to take toilet paper with you because you could just go to like the movie theater and there's no toilet paper.
Oh, I've experienced that in Mexico where if you don't bring toilet paper, there's 9 times out of 10 there's somebody outside of the bathrooms that charges you.
For toilet paper?
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh.
And sometimes charge you just to use it. I mean, it's
This is what happens.
Now, I feel like in public bathrooms, there is unspoken bathroom etiquette. What do you follow personally, or what do you recognize?
So if somebody's peeing, I try not to stand next to them. I feel like we need a buffer, right?
Yeah. But how big is the buffer, though?
1, like you should be doing like every other one unless those are full. And then if it's like at a baseball game or something, then we can start taking up the...
Okay, so you walk into a bathroom and you see 6 urinals. There's somebody peeing at the far urinal. Where do
I'm going to go with like 4 or 5. I'm going to scope the condition of the urinal first, and that will allow me to figure out which one I wouldn't want to go to.
Okay. Pretend you're peeing. Yep. If I come up and I'm like, let's say I go 4 in, so there's 1 urinal in between us, and I let out a fart, and I look at you and I go, what do you do? Do you giggle back, or
I would probably giggle just to like make them feel better. I feel like...
Are you gonna lock eyes with me though?
No. My thing is, okay, I feel like we need more bathroom etiquette, but also I feel like we should put less pressure on what happens in the bathroom. I think for me, it's like, if you're in the bathroom and like it stinks or you fart really loud, I think we just need less pressure on what happens in the bathroom. You know what I mean? It's like the weirdest area of the body. It's like a meat sock and you're pushing out. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like as a society, we are so ingrained in like, oh, don't fart or your poop can't sound like that, whatever. And
I just never want to hear the term meat sock when it comes to bathroom ever again.
But yeah, I feel like there's so much pressure on the bathroom. But I also want people to have good etiquette. So I really don't know what I want.
Do you feel, what about sounds in a bathroom? If you walk into a public restroom and it's a symphony of asses.
I don't like it. But here's the thing. Okay, if I'm peeing and let's say you come in, take a shit, and I'm almost done. Like, can you give me like 10 seconds to finish and then like wash my hands and get out?
I may not be
able
to.
And like, I feel bad because like I've been in the situation where like I'm in the toilet and I'm like trying to like not make any sound and I'm waiting and I'm trying to like sleuth it out to see how long you're going to be in there. And then what?
So one time I was in the bathroom and I was pooping. And this dad brought in his little kid and put him in the stall next to me. And the kid was like, I got this. I'm on my own. I got this. I'm a grown man. And he sat on the toilet and dad was like, you okay? Like, you're going to be good. I'll be right outside. It was very sweet. And then the dad leaves and the kid goes, poop, poop, poop. I'm pooping. I'm pooping. Look at me go. Poop, 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 poop. And I just freeze. My asshole sucks every bit of waste back inside of it because I am terrified.
But yeah, that sucks because like you don't want to ruin his good time.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
What if I had to let out like a huge fart and he just gets scared?
That's true. When I was in the elementary school, I had some kids like I was taking a shit and I had some kids like looked over, very Karate Kid, you know, they like looked over at me, and I feel like that traumatized me forever. Like I'm always, you know, I'm an adult man now, and I'm like, oh, I hope nobody like anyone's gonna peep over, but like I feel like I don't know.
Now you just hope for the peep under.
Yeah.
You hope for the foot taps. I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended.
Yeah, speaking of extended, have you ever hooked up in a bathroom? Okay, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever hooked up with anybody like where we met in a bathroom and hooked up in a bathroom. I've had people that I've like.
I don't think.
You know, like here's the thing. We'll put this out, and then somebody will be like, "What the fuck, Ryan? You said we had the best time ever," and I'll be like, "Ooh,
blasting your poo hole in the
bathroom." To the best of my knowledge, as far as I can remember, I haven't met anyone in a bathroom and then like did stuff in the bathroom.
I have.
Doesn't surprise me.
It was a long time ago. It was somewhere in California. I was traveling for work, and I can't remember. I was traveling for work, so I was in the airport, and I was just checking out Grindr, and somebody, and I was just like, huh. Oh, they're asking if I'm in the airport. Yes, I am in the airport. They say, you want to hook up? And I go, huh. Okay, yeah, I do want to hook up.
That's amazing. You're like...
So, we go into a bathroom.
Oh, I thought you were in the bathroom already.
No.
Okay.
This was not like midstream.
So you're just shitting and then you're like, yeah. I'm cleaned out.
I'm fresh.
Third stop on the end.
Give me a minute to wipe and then I'm ready.
Oh God. Okay. This is better in my head then. This is better. I just thought you were like
it's like mid poop. Actually, I am. I'm already here. Yeah. Where are you? God.
He's just like in the stall next to you.
He's like, are you wearing black shoes? I'm going to put my foot under. God.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, that was my public restroom experience. And let me tell you, it's not all it's cracked up to be because I was paranoid.
Yeah.
Every single time. Now, if we're talking about, what about instead of hooking up with somebody else, what about yourself? Have you ever had a little alone time in a public restroom?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He says,
oh, for sure.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, I have.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just got to go number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think when I was younger, I think there was always kind of the thrill. You don't want to get caught, and then like sometimes you're like, might as well just do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I have.
Yeah, I did hook up with. I've hooked up a few times in bathrooms. It was usually like, hey, we're at this hotel, and you know, we can't do this thing, or. And so that, but there's always that risk of like getting caught, which is hot, but also like reality is like
you're like I could be arrested.
You're like, yeah, do you want to go to jail for this okay-ish dick? Nope. No, I don't. Which leads to me to kind of our next topic is like why are there like gaps in all the stall doors? You know what I mean? And then like why do the stall doors not go to the end? Did we just answer our own question? Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I hate like shitting and then like you can just see like an eye, you know, where somebody's like looking at you.
Because somebody always pushes on it and then you look up and you just say, oh. And depending on the public restroom, sometimes it's a tiny
It's
gap.
a big
And
gap.
sometimes it's a gigantic gap. It's like that big.
And then I also don't know why, they brought this up in Seinfeld, but why don't the doors go all the, the stalls go all the way to the ground? I don't get it. Like,
one time I worked somewhere where they had a regular public bathroom, but then they had a private bathroom within that bathroom where it had a full floors down here, floor to ceiling coverage. It was your own private place. You heard everybody else being nasty and you were just poop, poop, poop. I'm pooping. But yes, the gaps, I mean, I feel like you lock eyes with somebody. If the door's closed, don't push on it. Don't push on it.
Yeah.
If anything, look for feet.
Look for shoes.
Yeah, look for feet.
I think stalls should have a back exit. I think you should be able to poop and then just leave without having to go out the front. Like the front door unlocks so that people can come in, but then I can escape out of the back. Because there's nothing worse than just destroying a toilet at Disneyland or somewhere and then just having to leave and being just
or you walk. Oh God. I remember this story once. I think it was in Chicago. I had to shit my pants so bad that I went into a Starbucks bathroom and I just destroyed. The sins of that bathroom are unforgivable. And all of a sudden I hear somebody shaking the doorknob and I'm like, no, I can't leave this place yet. And then this woman knocks and she's like, my daughter needs to use the bathroom. Can you wrap up, please?
Oh, no.
And I just go, ah. And so I'm just like, it smells. I have done disgusting things. I can never go back to the Starbucks ever. So she keeps knocking. So I'm like, fuck. So I open up, I wash my hands off. So, I'm not a monster. I wash my hands and I open the door and I just walk straight out and I just hear the mom go, ugh. I was so petrified.
That's amazing. Well, here's the thing that I don't like. Okay. I don't like how when you go to the bathroom, you're responsible for that stall, toilet, everything when you leave. So if somebody blows up the toilet, smears and it's just gross, right? Or maybe there's toilet paper everywhere. And you go in and you do stuff and you leave. You might not even you may just have to pee. But when you leave, somehow you're responsible for the condition of that toilet, even the smell. So what do? I leave and I'm like, oh, that wasn't me. You know what I mean? You're responsible for that.
Yeah.
They just go oh man, pew, that was you. And how do you go oh man, I just pissed sitting down. That wasn't me.
Oh God, that's awful.
I also have an issue with bathrooms being quiet. I don't know why they have to be so quiet. I've said this so many times, work bathrooms, why? It doesn't, get a speaker, get some music in there.
You want to hear the Amazon rainforest.
Yes,
when
howler monkeys.
Clenching off
anything.
turd.
It's like a library.
Monkeys.
An echoey library. And every sound is magnified. We should have carpeted, it should be a recording studio with egg carton walls. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind. You're just in there and we're expecting everything to be quiet, no farting. And then it just boop, fart. Everyone's gonna hear it.
I mean, fart. Some people just don't give a fuck though. Some people will sit down and they will just, and then you just hear them go, ugh.
I had somebody, and I still remember to this day, it was some teacher's son just came in and he was literally didn't care. And it blew my mind. I think about this. This must have been 20 years ago. I think about this all the time. I'm I want the confidence and the lack of self-awareness to just go into a crowded bathroom amongst peers and just make hella noise. just groans, like giving birth noises.
Sounds like Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I was just like, man, this kid is amazing. And I hate him, but I also want to be him.
All right, Ryan. Public bathroom, you create 3 rules for it. Rules for the place or the patrons.
Okay.
What would it be?
Music or sounds. There should be some backing track, music, jungle sounds, rain, busy New York street, anything. Just any sounds.
Okay.
Something for smell. I think
A nice
just
waft of...
like a ventilation to get the air out. Doesn't have to do it all the time. Teslas have a little button you can push to like get the air out of there. I feel like toilets should flush water and air. Can't they suck air out too? I don't know. Like, it's the future. And Febreze does not work. It's like laundered turds. It smells like clean laundry on top of a shit smell. It
smells like you just dried your turds.
Strawberry turds. It's not a problem. My brain knows exactly what's going on here. I'm not like, wow, a dewy meadow.
A Cabbage Patch Kid just took a hot, steamy
It smells
dump.
like a riverbank. Like, you know what I mean? When you disturb the riverbank and it stinks? No. And then third, I think we should have better sealing of the thing. Doors should go all the way down.
Like better sealing.
Ceiling. Close the gaps. Doors should go to the bottom. Unless somebody can explain a reason why they're not like this. Like, oh, we want to make sure people don't overdose in the bathrooms, or we want to make sure people don't sleep in them, or maybe there's some reason you could tell us of why it's like this.
But until then, give me full coverage.
It to me. Yes, some privacy.
Give me full coverage.
Yes.
What will the gays do though when they can't go tap 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 tap?
We'll figure it out. We'll do like a
Morse code
knocking. Yeah, be like,
what's that?
The gays have taken over Morse code.
What?
Yeah.
The gay agenda.
Yeah, we're just SOS. SOS. It's the only Morse code I know, just from commercials.
Not. Hey, how big is your dick?
Like, yeah. 8 inches? No.
Wait.
8 centimeters? No, wait. What's inches again in Morse code?
Sit. No. Yeah.
I'm okay.
No, okay. I'm good. Thanks. Don't, busy. Call back later. Leave a message.
Well, I think that's all we have for you today.
Oh, you weren't going to ask me my 3 rules?
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, it's so funny. I totally forgot. I was just like, It's not about Sean. Sean's not upset about bathrooms. It's only me. Okay.
Here, should we just move you more into the center?
Right. I'm just going to cut Sean out of this whole thing.
You're the late night show and the cut right there.
Right? We don't have time to get to our special guest today.
That's right.
So Sean, if you had 3 rules for public bathroom, what would you like?
So much for
I'm so thoughtful. I would never not.
You would never not do that. White noise. I agree. I don't want music because, like, during Christmas time, I've taken a dump in a bathroom with like Mariah Carey's hit songs.
Yeah.
You know the one. Second one is I need the good quality paper towels.
Ooh.
I hate when I pull out a paper towel to dry my hands because I hate the blowers. I don't like the blowers.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
And I dry my hands, but then I'm like, and then I have to stand there and pull like 3 more. But if it's that nice thick paper towels.
Well, and you know when you get the toilet paper that feels like the same stuff they put around your neck when you're getting a haircut? It's like it's not even a ply. It's just like a half ply.
Yeah. And then
it's like wiping your butt with spider webs. It's like nothing.
And then I think my third etiquette would be floor to ceiling coverage. I agree with that. Give me paper towels. That's the only difference.
I support that. Yeah, paper towels are nice because the hand blowers are gross. I feel like I'm blowing germs everywhere.
Yeah, it just blows germs all over. Sometimes it gets on your feet. Sometimes it's just awkward.
That's true.
And it's so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Sean and I eventually are going to have we'll probably have an establishment and we'll be like, these bathrooms are costing us too much money.
Give them the shed. Here's a
like,
bucket.
Oh, I see why they are basically putting in just the least common denominator towels and toilet paper.
One time I stayed at an Airbnb out in the middle of nowhere and it was a teepee. It was, it was on this riverfront property, and the bathroom was a small wooden shed with no door and a bucket.
Dang. Did they have TP there?
Goodbye. I'm dead! I'm dead!
I'm sorry, that was insensitive to Sean.
Yes, it was. How fucking dare you?
I think that's all we have for you today.
I think that is it for the first ever episode of Ouch!
I'm gay.
Oh my gosh. Well, remember to take plenty of dumps and spay and neuter your pets.
Drink lots of water.
Drink lots of water.
A lot. That's all.
Okay, bye.
Bye.